project on the go, and what the project is the boat that we bought a while back, it hasn't got a spare wheel mount on it, and I'm just going to make a disc, and I've got a disc already cut out that was a reject from the local laser place in town here, that yeah, it's just something out of his scrap bin that he let us have some time ago. So what we're going to do is find the centre of the round plate, and there's 5 holes. The boat has a forward stud pattern, and in Australia a forward stud pattern, I'll have to read this off my note here, it has 5 studs with a pitch circle diameter of 4.5 inch or 114.3 millimetres, and between adjacent studs at 67.2, and between non-adjacent wheel studs that's 108.7 millimetres. So with a pitch circle diameter of 4.5 inch, I've found this disc. The disc's just the right size to do it, but it's about 5 inches across, and on my little mill here I only have 145 mil travel, so yeah, this must be 6 inches across. Anyway, I'll remeasure it. I worked it out before by doing a practice run that my little mill wasn't big enough to cover both outside edges. So what we've done, we've put the disc in the lathe, we've drilled a 5/8 hole in the centre, and by doing that, that gives us a place to work out our centre for our PCD. So we'll use a DRO instead of doing it the hard way. We'll get it all set up and away we'll go from there. I've got the piece sitting bolted down already, and I've got the centre drilled already. I've been to the lathe and done that, and I've even centred it up, so it saves doing that. So we'll have a bit of a look at the digital readout, and I'll have to read the book as I go here. I've only ever done this once before with this digital readout, and it worked fine. So we'll have a look, we'll get underway and see what we can make of it. Find the centre. I've got this little gadget here and I've had it for years, and it's a great thing. So we drilled the hole, we just take that across nice and slowly. You should see a little red light come on. There it is. Take it back off, bring it on till it just touches again. Okay, so we zero our DRO out, then we go right across the other side. I usually turn this just so in case there's a little bit of something out on the tip there, we're allowing for that in our centre. So we bring this one over steady, take him back just till it touches. We zero our DRO. Well, actually we don't zero our DRO, we zeroed our DRO with this one. We've moved this, and then we just press the half button, and that half of the measurement here, and that will tell us where our exact centre is. And then you do that on this axis, on the Z axis too, and Y axis. I'll get my axes sorted out in a minute. And so I've done that. I've got a 0 set up as an absolute 0 on the DRO. So now we'll get the book out and we'll work out what we have to do, what buttons we have to press. Right, we'll try and stumble through this and see how we go. Okay, we've got it on incremental, we've zeroed everything out, so we'll go to centre. Yep, we're good with that. Okay, diameter. Now we're in inches, so we need 4.500, enter. Number of holes, 5. Number of holes, 5. Enter. Starting angle, 0 degrees. I'll enter the end angle. Now the end angle should be, by the time we are 3, so it should be 288. End angle, so 288 degrees. Okay, hole 1. So what we'll do, we'll put a little just a little centre drill in. We'll go and drill some holes and see how we go. And then we'll run across with the calipers and just measure how we're going properly. Just noticed the camera went to sleep on me. I thought we weren't using it. Anyway, we're up to hole number 4. So we zero out, we keep the same x-axis. We just find a hole and zero it out on the Y. Look, we went too far. Right, there it is. Lean over top of the camera and drill a hole. Then we'll press the down arrow to hole number 5. For hole number 5 we have to move everything. So our x-axis oh, too far. Getting a bit excited, I was. Okay, now this fella we have to bring out to here till we zero our numbers once more. Lock the bed. Okay, down we go again. I'll go the other up. Alright, we'll have a bit of a measure. That centre drill left a bit to be desired, didn't it? Yeah, with a flash. So the marks that we're looking for is from this stud to that stud, or this stud to that stud. It should be 108.7, and between studs we should have 67.2. So if we set the verniers to 108.7, we'll get him 108.7, 71, 69. Yep, bloody beautiful. Look at that, lovely. We try from this one, straight in, no kissing, yep. Same here. So we're not going to get across through there, so that's okay, we're happy with that. Now it should be 67.2 from hole to hole. So $57.21 it's going to be. We'll make that 67. Oh, it's hard to get good help now. I'll give myself a damn good talking to later. $67.2, we'll lock it in there. Now if we bounce a couple of these holes around here, 67.2, 67. So look, we're on the money. Alright, we'll drill a little pilot hole through here now, and instead of watching the holes drill, we'll concentrate now on just showing you what happens to the DRO. Right, that's the DRO where we had it at hole number 5. So to actually drill the holes now, we come up to hole 1. Then what the idea is on hole 1 we have to, I'll just loosen this off a bit. So for hole 1 we just zero them out, find the zeros. Doesn't get much easier than that, does it? Whoa, too far. I was getting excited, eh? This other fella here, will give him a wind. Try and get a bit closer. 2 10,000ths is good. Beautiful, lock the bed. And that's it. We drill the hole right there where it says 0. See 0, 0, 0 everywhere. Perhaps I should put something to shelter that a bit. But so that's hole 1. Then when we need hole 2, we just drop to hole 2 and zero it all again. Hole 3, zero it again. Hole 4 and hole 5. Away we go. And we can keep this setting in the DRO if we like. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can store it in the memory, and next time we want to do a Ford or a Falcon stud pattern, we're away. So look, I'll get a couple of holes happening, and when we come to zero it out again, I'll show you that. Now that up there, that's the stud we're working on, and they're 1/2" bolts on the Ford, and over here it tells us we have a 1/2" thread, and the shank that we would press it into was 9/16. So that's what we'll end up going to, 9/16, and then there's a knurling on the end there to hold it in. So we'll just work towards that and get some holes drilled. Right, we've just done hole number 1. Yes, I seem to be getting reflection. So anyway, we'll drop down to hole number 2, and all we need to do is just zero everything out once more. We're on 0, we'll lock the bed, then lock the back of the bed. Yeah, bring this follow. Bed. Always moves just that little bit. Lovely. Now we'll swing this straight down action is. Zoom you in. And we'll drill a hole. Take him up. Right, so we'll keep going with this. We'll keep going up, zeroing the holes out. And we'll work our way around, and then all I have to do is go and get some studs. Right, we need to find hole 3, so we back our bed off. This fella here, he's pretty close onto the money. If I zero him out and lock the bed once more. I didn't need to loosen that, did I? Oh, sorry. Hole 3. I was thinking some things weren't adding up. It was me not adding up. Lock the bed, stop it jumping about. I'll just try and not go over it, eh? Sounds like the garbage truck running past out the front there. A bit of added noise for you. I know you love it. Where's our zero gone? There's one, and this one's... I'm all over the shop, aren't I? Oh yeah, swap out drills. Try and bring you down here once more. I hope you're not getting dizzy. That's a pretty mean camera angle. I know you're getting crook on me. Looks like it's going to line up with our hole from last time. That's always good. Just lovely, nothing to it really, is it? Probably should sharpen this drill a bit, it's just as it is, as it was. The holes are still on 0 up the top, so that's a good thing. I slowed that down just to see what it does. Far better. Push my phone out of the way. Okay, time for the next one. See that smooth body moving that camera like that? If anyone from Hollywood's watching, I'm available. I'm probably a bit inexperienced, but I'm cheap. It shouldn't cost you much. You got a couple of $100 a year, not yours, I reckon. Well, as long as I can have Mondays off, I've got to film Bundy Bear's shed. Okay, hole 4. Oh, look at that, I shifted that one, I didn't need to. Bloody hell. I'll lock that one up again. Give myself a bloody good talking to. Okay, we've got a 0 there. Let's go the other way and see if we can get a 0 there. How come we've got a 2 there? Lovely. Rinse and repeat. Down we go again. Might even try and get you in the frame a bit, eh? You'll probably like that. Right, we've got a little drill in, we'll drop him down, we'll speed the mill up again. Hit start. So I'm multitasking here, changing the drill and raising it at the same time. That's why I'm on the big bucks, I reckon. Lock him up, slow the mill down. Bit of possum fist. Just using the quill feed here to link him through. Right, straight up to the DRO. Okay. Geez, bloody reflection everywhere, isn't it? Okay, hole 5. We have a couple of changes to make. Loosen off the bed. Awesome fish. Job done. Well, there we go. That's our little plate, and it was a good exercise for using the DRO for the pitch circle diameter function. Something I've only done once before, and you've got these machines that do all this stuff, and it's good to actually get out and use it. So, look, I can't do much more here for the moment. I'll get the studs from work tomorrow, and we'll press them into the holes here. And on the back surface here, I've got to decide what to do with that yet. I am thinking of putting a bracket on the back so I can use U-bolts and clamp it to the post on the front of the boat trailer, so when we go away we can put the spare wheel outside. We haven't got to pack it in the boat or anything like that, but in the world we live in, things get nicked. So I'll probably try and work out a little, even if I drill one of the studs and put a small padlock in, or I'll have to work out an anti-theft device of some sort anyway. So that's so far. When we get the studs, we'll put them in and we'll do a test on the wheel. Well, this is a plate I took into work today, and yeah, I got the studs. So these are the studs here. I'm over at the press. We'll just press them in. We should have plenty of room for a nut, so we'll get it underway. I'll bring the camera around and you watch what I'm doing. Right, we'll see how she goes. Okay. Look at that, just lovely. Looks like it's doing the job. I think we should be able to slide them in even on the angle. We might get to a couple of places where it's a bit dodgy, but anyway, we'll work through. there you go, that's looking alright. So now, we probably won't do this today. But what the plan is, I've got a hole through the centre there. Then, when the nuts go on here, we've got a category 2 to 3 lower link bush. That sits over there, so we're going to cut that off there and bring this fella down here and cut this one off. And so, as an anti-theft device with a piece of flat across the top here and a padlock or something in this hole here, we'll be able to undo the padlock, lift the anti-theft off, and then when we get done we can pop the anti-theft back on again. That's something we'll have to do with the wheel on it, so we'll work away at that. It'll probably be the weekend before we get back to that, I'd say. Well, we've made this little adapter for our spare wheel for the boat, so I reckon we should try it, eh? See if it fits. We'll try the right hole. Oh, look at that. That's a pretty good fit. And pop a few nuts on there. Yeah, look, that's real good. By the time we tighten that up, that'll be just what the doctor ordered. We'll call that a wrap for this one. With this plate here, until I make a little bit of a change to the boat, or to the boat trailer, I can't put this on yet, but it'll be all ready to go. And well, this is as far as we can go at the moment. So there you go, we'll call that a wrap. One bracket done so far.